Hello everyone. So now what I'm gonna teach you is something that will try to help you lay a better phonetic foundation. So specifically, we are going to talk about labiodental and bilabial sounds. So get your pen and paper right away and let's get into the discussion. So before we proceed to our topic, let us first understand what is International Phonetic Alphabet. So do you have any idea? You can pause this video first and write those ideas in your paper, then we'll check if those ideas are correct. Okay, so International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, is a system of symbols used to show how words are pronounced no matter what language they came from. So, but is it important? Yes, it is important for us to learn the IPA to have clear and readable pronunciation of words and not only rely on their actual spelling. So are we now clear on the importance of IPA? So let us now go to our lesson. So labiodental and bilabial are both places of articulation. It is where and how we produce the sounds of letters using our mouth. So labiodental sounds are produced using the lower lip and then the upper teeth. So these labiodental sounds are the letter F and V. Let us try to pronounce the F and V if they are really produced using the lower lip and then the upper teeth. So say it with me. V, 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 v. Okay, so do you see? Do you also use your upper teeth and then your lower lip in producing these sounds? So you must, because there's no other way you can produce these sounds. So now let's take a closer look at the sounds that the letter F makes. So the letter F sound is called a voiceless labiodental fricative sound. Voiceless means we do not use our vocal cords when pronouncing it. If you touch your throat while saying the letter F, you won't feel any vibration. And labiodental means it's made using the lower lip and then the upper teeth. Fricative means the air is pushed through a narrow opening between the lip and in the teeth, creating a slight friction sound. So let's try it again. Fuh, fuh. So as you can observe, start it again with fuh. So as you can observe, the throat is not vibrating while pronouncing the letter F, and you can also feel the air coming out the narrow passage between your teeth and your lip. So now let's compare it to the letter V sound. That one is a voice labiodental fricative, which means your vocal cords do vibrate when you pronounce it. So let's try it together. V, v. So as you can observe this time, your throat is vibrating while pronouncing it. That is why the letter V is voice. But it is similar with the letter F being labiodental and fricative. So now for the bilabial sounds, these are the letter P and then the letter B. So these are produced using the upper lip and then the lower lip. So let's try to pronounce the P and B if they are really produced using the upper and lower lip. So, ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's just like we did with the labiodental sounds. Let's take a closer look at how these bilabial sounds works. So the P sound is called a voiceless bilabial plosive sound. Voiceless means just like the letter F, your vocal cords do not vibrate when you say it. Bilabial means it's made using both lips. And then the plosive means you block the airflow completely with your lips and then release it suddenly, creating a small burst of air. So now the B sound is very similar but it is voice. That means that your vocal cords vibrate when you say it. So let's try putting our hands on our throat again and pronounce this letter. So when you pronounce the letter P, there is no vibration. Puh, puh, puh. So when you pronounce the letter B, there is a vibration. Buh, buh. So did you feel it? there is a difference between the letter P and then the B. So both sounds use the lip, but only B has vocal cord vibrations. So now why do we discuss these two types of ways of articulation? You can pause the video again and write your ideas in your paper before we answer that question. So the main reason is that we Filipinos most of the time find it difficult to differentiate the pronunciation of these letters. We pronounce the F as P and then the V as B because in the Filipino alphabet, originally we do not have the letter F and V. So it is important for us to learn how to pronounce these letters because they have the capacity to change the word completely if pronounced incorrectly. Especially when it comes to minimal pairs. So minimal pairs are words that differ only in one sound. So let's put it into context to understand it better. So here are some examples. First is the word pin and fin. Okay, say it with me again. The pin and fin. So okay, that's correct. Pin is a thin metal piece with a sharp point. So while fin is a part of fish body that helps it balance and move in various directions. So here is an example sentence. Fish have fins. So this sentence might confuse others if the F in fins is replaced with the sound of P. Fish have fins. So like how did the fish have fins? So it is confusing. So and the next example is pan and fan. So pan is a cooking utensil, while fan is a appliances or an appliance. So for example, when you say an imperative sentence, bring the fan here. If you say fan or pan inside of pan, you might not get what you wanted. So now let's move to the letter B and V. For example, the word bet and then vet. So bet is a vet or pagtaya, di ba? So, and then vet is short for veterinarian. Okay, so say the me vet and vet. So when you say we are going to the vet, but instead of saying vet, you said vet. We are going to the vet, and then we are going to the vet. The one that you are talking to might understand that you will go on a betting station instead of the veterinarian. And then another example is bat and vat. So bat is an animal while VAT is an acronym for value added tax. So when you say everything we buy include VAT, but is pronounce the V as B, everything we buy include VAT. It might confuse others that VAT is an ingredient to every product that we buy. So that is how crucial it is for us to understand and use the proper pronunciation of least commonly mispronounced letters. It can really shift the meaning of what we say when we say it wrong. So starting now, don't forget to say the f, p, v, and b correctly. So that's all our lesson for today, and thank you.